Denise Sullivan Huguelet spent her life in service to others, working for more than 30 years as a special education teacher, raising her 5 children along with her husband Mike, and spending as much time as possible with her 11 grandchildren, who affectionately call her Dee Dee. As an educator, Denise took a genuine interest in her students. Beyond the academic curriculum, she instilled in her students a sense of value and self-confidence and motivated them to succeed. Not only did she inspire her students and her family, but she was also a fearless friend to all she met. Her strong faith was her driving force.
My mom and my dad met almost 50 years ago at a Brother Rice basketball game.
Well, I've never been much of a ladies' man, but to be truthful with you, just by coincidence, she was sitting in the row, the row in front of us. And we just struck up a conversation and never stopped talking for 50 years.
I feel like my mom's middle name was Energy. She was like the Energizer Bunny. People wanted to be around her. They fed off her positivity.
She kind of really lit up the room, and she had a laugh that was extremely contagious.
My mom would pray the rosary in her car. She had a rosary. Actually, I think she had more than one in her car. So while she was driving, she was always driving around.
And that was probably the only time that she had a quiet minute.
I just could never fully comprehend how she had the ability to work a full day, drive us to sports, music, and whatever else we had going on, and still be there for us to help with homework and make us dinner and get us ready for bed.
My mom did everything. She was not only worked and had 5 kids, but she was running all the school events.
She was the first to volunteer to do something, drop off something, make a meal. Even you turn around, you're like, Mom, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm fixing a figurine that fell off of Judy's mantle, and you're like, what, Mom, where did you get? Well, she needed it fixed, and she just did it.
She didn't look at accomplishments as I want to obtain this position, or I need to get this thing to validate my skill set. She just served, and I think that the accomplishments that I'm proud of her for, and the ones that she would be most proud of, are the individual student successes. Those were the accomplishments that she would be proud of. Is that in the small moments, she could make somebody feel special and do something that they didn't think they could do.
The thing that always amazed me about my mom was her incredible knack to combine both love and support with the ability to get the best out of others. I don't know if it's because she was a teacher or came from a big family, but my mom was always helping others to become the best version of themselves.
There was a man that we met at her wake. He was about 40, so she taught him over 20 years ago. He was handicapped. He stood in line for 2 hours just to come tell us that, he wouldn't be where he was today if it wasn't for our mom. That she always saw value in him when others didn't.
We have I guess she's sort of like a surrogate daughter, almost, that was a student of Denise's. She was a difficult child, not a particularly good student. Her name is Shelley, and she's probably one of Denise's biggest success stories. She flew in from Florida for Denise's services. She's like one of our children. She just loved being a teacher and just loved it.
She instilled the importance of education. We all, graduated from college, and to put 5 kids through college is a big feat. And then all of us went on to get postgraduate degrees. We all have our masters. My sister's practically a doctor.
She always saw the value of a Catholic education. And I think she got that at St. Bernadette. She got that here at McAuley as well, that there's more to an education than just the actual subject matter, that the character, the faith.
It's the most important thing is the faith, the family faith. Her value of the Catholic education was the way mine is. I sent my boys and my girls, wanted my girls to come here to learn to be leaders.
I believe they try and instill in the ladies to be able to stand up on your own.
She just really always was very much a proponent of empowering women before that was even really, a thing, and I know that started here in her female education that she got here from the staff, the nuns, and she always told us as girls that we can do anything.
Since she passed, I knew she was special. I knew she was special, but the outpouring of from other people has been unbelievable. Her legacy is going to live on in her children, our grandchildren, and just the people that, and her students, her former students.
If Mom saw girls walking by the McAuley Hall, I think she would want them to know to use their life in the service of others. I think it's something she learned here at McAuley. It's something that she did with her life.
My mom would be so happy to receive this honor. She was so proud of being a McAuley alum, being from Evergreen Park. I think everyone in this room who knew my mom would agree that she's worthy of receiving this honor. She was an amazing woman that spent her whole life giving everything that she had to the people around her. I'm so proud to be your son, and I miss you every day, Mom.